Wow, this one just hit some real familiarity. I think this is the one that was in one of my videos. Welcome everybody to a Sunday fucking edition. This weekend was so unbelievable that I wanted to have a little bit of some kind of record of it, and I do have some stuff for my own damn self, but it's pretty fucking amazing what happened this weekend. So I've been pretty heavy into meditation and getting my chakras aligned and hi honey, and trying to find my inner peace, I guess. Not even I guess. That's what I've been looking for, is my inner peace. And I can tell myself all day long that I'm important and I'm worthy and I'm enough and whatever. But the fact of the matter is that somewhere deep down in the core of me still doesn't believe that. So anyway, my daughter got me this hotel room because in September I took a week off and I was planning on going camping and doing this exact thing that happened. As the universe would have it, it didn't work out so well, so my daughter got me a suite across town, so staycation, and just allowed me to be able to isolate outside of my home and just give myself some love, you know, take a bath, throw on some makeup, just chill out and relax. I don't know, whatever was going to happen was going to happen. And so Saturday, I got there Friday night, whatever, blah, 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 settled in. Saturday, I woke up, felt really good. I took a bath, I put on some makeup, I was rocking some shit out, I tried some new colors, put on some wings, whatever. And about halfway, I want to say about maybe 3 o'clock is when all this stuff started happening. And I bring all my little healing stones, and I got a fuck ton of them, but I brought them all. And I cleared out pretty much the living room in this hotel suite and just dropped the stones. And I just instinctually started making a circle with my stones. And I was just letting my instincts guide me. I don't know what I was doing. I was just kind of zoned out. So I get this circle laid out of my stones, and I got a few that are inside the circle with me. I get this whole thing set up, and I was like, okay, throw on this meditation playlist that I got going in the background right now currently. And I started meditating. I sat there, literally was like, you know, cross-legged, focused on my breathing. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Dude, that's all I can say. That's not all I can say. I'm gonna try and tell you what had happened. So I'm meditating and I feel my whole body get light, except for right my neck and my shoulders, right? And it's heavy, 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 but the rest of me is so super light. And I let the weight finally take me. Like normally I've got to hold it up, right? And I let that weight take me. And as soon as my shoulders drop and I let the weight hit my neck, all of the emotion that came with that action was ever so present. And I saw my 4-year-old self in darkness. So sad. So sad. And she's just so sad. And something stopped me in that moment. And I got up, and now this part doesn't really sound like that important, but it kind of is. I was wearing a fancy fucking sweater, Michael Kors sweater that I got given to me, whatever, and some, like a pair of tighter corduroy jeans. And like in the middle of this meditation, I take off my socks, I get up out of this circle, I walk to the bedroom, I put on a free-flowing shirt, put on my yoga pants, I like walk over to the side table and I grab this little journal, which was empty. It says, always be yourself. You're the best at it. I grab that out. It was empty. I grab a pen. I go back to the circle. I get back down. I get back into meditating. I find that girl again. Okay, no, I lied. I take that back. I didn't find that girl again. I was trying to figure out how to get back to that place. But in the moment, while I still had it, I wanted to take notes on what I was feeling and what I was noticing and what was going on. And so I started writing, and you can see on the note, you can see where I'm very, very clearly conscious, you know, like consciously writing. And then you can see it starts to get scribbly, okay? And it's like that for most of the book, and there's not a whole lot on there, but let me just tell you, I started writing consciously, and then suddenly I just closed my eyes and just started writing, and whatever was coming up is what I was writing down. I got recommended to do this because I am a writer, but when I got in a public persona when I write, and I got a public persona when I come on these videos, and I got a public persona, you know, when I present myself, and that, not me. I'm not that professional, and that, you know, whatever. Spirit writing, yes, that's what it's called. I couldn't freaking come up with the damn word, but thank you, baby. Okay, so here I am, right? And I start writing, and I'm like, okay, so what was going on? It was native music, and it was Amazing Grace, and I felt all the weight on my neck, shoulders, chest. I started writing Realized, and then I stopped, and that's when I closed my eyes and started writing, and it starts getting really scribbly. It's heavy, hard to breathe. Can't hold on anymore. Help me. And then it says, realize, Jennifer, who are you? Remember who you are. Remember. And now at this point, I'm fully into wherever the hell I'm at. And I flip and I write shoulders, heart, chest, head hung, sad. Like, this will give you an idea of what I'm feeling. At this point, I'm pretty sure I'm standing up and like circling as I'm writing, just pacing a little circle. I think that was like symbolic for like rewinding or like fast forwarding or movement. Anyway, at any rate, so here I go and I'm writing shoulders, heart, chest, head hung, sad. Dark outside. So I'm picturing my 4-year-old me. Then it's dark everywhere. I remember this. I fucking remember this, you guys. I remember being that little girl in me and so scared and so sad. And everything was so dark, and it was always rainy. And she was so sad. She's so sad. The meditation music's going. It's working. I just gotta let it go and let it happen as it happens, because I have to process this stuff, right? Anyway, at this point in the original meditation, like, she's so sad, and this happens, and I start crying, and I start realizing what's going on, and I'm just gonna let it go, because I'm remembering. And that's really big. That's really big for these events, right? And I'm remembering, and then in this moment in my original meditation, there was a massive interruption in the Wi-Fi. It was massive. It was just, you know, cutting it out. So, of course, write down interruption and Wi-Fi, a lot of emotions, so I just make sure I knew that. And then I start writing, it's okay to be sad, and then all of this color behind my face, in my third eye, in my screen back here, it went from black to yellow. Now, I haven't done any like research on of that, but if anybody's got any, you can just throw it up there. But anyway, so the whole screen turns yellow, and it says, you can be sad. It was sad. Let it out. You're safe with me here. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I love you. And at that point, I snapped out and was like, what the fuck just happened there? Right? And I'm like in so much awe that my body literally just took me there. Instinctually just did. It knew. Right? Alright, so at that point, I blow my nose because there's literally, I'm standing up and all I'm doing is writing. You don't wipe your tears, you don't wipe your snot. It's the weirdest fucking thing ever. You don't care about whatever bodily fluids coming out. It doesn't matter. I probably could have pissed myself at that point. I didn't, but I probably could have and wouldn't have cared. I would have just been like, ooh, warm. But, so, I get my shit back together. I get a drink of water. I get recentered. And as whatever, I didn't pay attention to what music that was, but I just got I got grounded again, and I was sitting back on the floor, and I was breathing and just meditating again. And then I could feel this time my whole body got light again, and then I could feel weight in my neck and on the front of my chest. And so what I felt with that was that I was standing very, very straight, very tall, very proud. And like what I saw was like in the background, it was this beautiful sunset over what I'm going to assume is like an African desert. I've never been to Africa anywhere, so I'm not really 100% sure, but my body knows, my spirit knows, my soul knows, and that's where it's taking me, so I can only trust where I went. At any rate, so I see myself standing proud, not white girl me. I was an African warrior queen in that little trip, and I was standing up on a hill, on a rock, on something way up high, above everything, and it was like this really, like I said, this glowy sunset, and I could feel the weight around my neck and then down my chest. And so that's what I started writing. When I started writing, pulled the book back up, pulled a pen up, started writing, and I said, standing proud, light around neck and shoulders, sunset. All this was heavy draped. It's not doom. And then in all capital letters, proud. Like, I'm standing up there proud. My ass is proud. And then, loss. Loss. So much loss. Great pain. And then proud. Underline, underline, underline. Despite all of the pain and the loss, I was still a very proud person. Remember who you are, Jennifer. Proud. Proud. Strong. Dignified, heavy, sad, not doom. So that's the next page that says, right? Something snapped me out of it at that point. I'm not really sure what it was, but I can tell you that at that point, I hadn't hit the emotion of that yet. But I did. I was feeling the loss. I was feeling that heaviness. I was feeling that burden. And I was feeling I was the leader. I was the queen. I was who my tribe looked up to. I was what they were fighting for. I was the greater good for what they were fighting for what they lost, what they gave their lives for. This is everything that I'm feeling. I don't know for sure what the hell, for honest to God, but I'm telling you, my soul knows. My fucking soul knows. So I'm telling you, I lost a lot of fucking people in my tribe, right? And so in the same moment of that, at the exact same time that I was seeing myself as that African queen, warrior queen, I also saw myself as a proud Native American chief. Felt also the headdress. I felt the chest plate as well. Again, so much loss, so much pain, so much suffering, yet so much pride. So proud of what we accomplished together, and yet so much loss. And then it gets really, really scratchy, and it starts saying, remember, remember, lays on my neck and shoulders, burden to bear, mine alone, heavy, it's so heavy I can't breathe, it's suffocating me, it's so heavy to take on my own, or it's too heavy to take on my own, help me. And this is like, I'm at exclamation points on this one, help me somebody, exclamation point, make it stop, exclamation point, my heart. And then this is like hurt, Hurrrt, underline, 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 hurt, please, 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 so much loss, underline, underline, I miss her, and I miss you. I miss her. That was Madison for sure. I so much know that. I miss her. You just gotta let them come when they come.
Bazinga!
So much. And it hurts. So bad. And it's weird that I don't know how to say those words. That the only words I can form when it hurts that bad. Thank you, Betsy. Or I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. And then I go on to say, I miss you. And I remember seeing me little. I miss you. I miss you, girlie. I miss you. So then, all this happened. I processed this. I cried some more stuff. I'm like, holy shit, wow, that's heavy, heavy stuff. Now, at this point, I decide to put on my camera. Not for public purposes, not for showing purposes, though. Though I may throw it up on my YouTube channel. At this point, I decided to set up my camera because I want to see what's going on the outside, right? And because I know what the fuck's going on the inside. This is like the craziest and also coolest fucking thing I've ever done / experienced in my life. I literally felt every year of my life peel off. As I'm meditating, I'm feeling literally 46, 45, 44, 43, 40. Oh, that hurts. Yep, that does hurt. Feels familiar. This is what we're looking for, but let's keep shoving that aside because that's not the cause of it. Let's go. Keep going. Here we are. 15. Ouch. Yep, but that's still not it. 12. Nope. 10. Nope. 9. Nope. 8. Nope. 7. Nope. 6. Nope. And I go. And then we hit 4. And that's where we stopped. And that's when I gave up. You'll understand more in a minute. But that's when I gave up. 4. When I gave up on love, when I gave up on being enough, when I gave up on myself, I was 4 years old. At 4, how much does one little child have to go through? I'm not crying for me, I'm crying for her. How much shit does one little child have to go through to, at 4 years old, give up on love, on ever being enough, on ever being enough? How much shit has to happen? That poor girl. That poor girl. But she gonna be alright because she got me now. So I put on the music, or I put on the camera this time. I get exponentially more things set up. I get my diffuser pulled out of the bedroom and I put it out in the living area with me. The circle gets bigger. Like, it just needs more. Ooh, I forget to tell you this part. So after that first one of little Jen, she's so sad, I get my shit together and I get ready to get grounded again. And I look, and one stone had popped out of the circle. I got that fucker on camera too. And that had significant meaning. And 2 more did that same fucking thing. Like, they just... I wish I had all that shit on video. I'd like to see that move, like, in person. But I didn't. Anyway, I get regrounded, right? And I start meditating again. And this one, I can tell you exactly what I saw before I started writing again. And what I saw was, like, I was way back in the background, or like in the back, I guess you would call it foreground, because it was definitely first person viewing. And what I saw was, like, on a pile of rubble, on a pile of, like, boulders and rocks and just a pile of bullshit over there, encased in, I want to say the best thing I can say is like wrought iron, but it wasn't black. It was like a gray, it was almost like a jail cell, I guess. It was in a cage. My heart, my actual heart, was in a cage. Like, if that don't make no goddamn sense, right? Like, my spirit knows. So my heart is in a cage because since the age of 4, I gave up on love. On being loved, on being enough, being important enough. I gave up. I've been done gived up since I was 4. And I saw this darkness come across the ground, a big giant shadow, and it goes up this rubble and it goes up around my heart. And instead of just like this, it like had branches, and I watched it encompass my heart and just swallow that bitch whole. Just swallowed my entire heart in that darkness. So I start writing again, pick it up, because I'm like, whoa, that was fucking intense, Jen. So heavy. So what I noticed this time when I went, I floated, everything was light except for right across my shoulders, from this ball shoulder blade to this ball shoulder, not blade, shoulder. It was just a line connecting the two, and it was thin and it was dark, but it was heavy. It was super, 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 super heavy. Now, every time I feel that, I want you to know this, that every time that I felt the heaviness, I let it do what it was supposed to do. I let the heaviness go. Instead of trying to carry it like I've been doing for 46 years, I let it go. I just let it drop. And as soon as I let it do what it had to do, I knew exactly what the fuck was going on. I knew what the emotion was that I was holding on to. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it, right? So this one's straight across my back. It doesn't hurt in any way. It's just heavy. And it's only heavy right here and right here. And I'm writing, it's heavy just below shoulder tops all the way across. It's getting dark here. I can't see. And there's an X outside X. So inside of the X, I don't know what the fuck this is, but see outside, I don't know, X. Maybe I can't see, but I can see outside. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, maybe it's dark outside. I can't see X outside X. Dark. I watch darkness grow, and it grows like a nasty vine. Darkness, like a vine. Darkness, and I started stuttering at this point in my writing. It's coming after my heart. I see it. Darkness grows, and it starts getting sloppier and sloppier. Grows. I can't stop it. Grows. Too late. Heart hurts. Broken heart. And then it says hurt, H-U-R-R-R, and then this is when I broke down. I guarantee it. That's when I fucking broke down, was hurts, and I just dropped. And what had happened when that started coming in, is I was trying to figure out where that heaviness from my shoulders was coming in, and I did the same thing, and I just let it drop. And when I dropped, holy shit, you guys, like I just dropped those things, and everything. You know how when you just give up and you feel defeated, like everything just, it's not enough. And so I was like, it hurts. Broken heart hurts. And I just lost it there, and I was crying, and it said hurts to love. Hurts to love. Not to be loved. It hurts to love. Then it says mom and dad. Then it says Uncle George. Then it says Uncle Sal. And I will tell you, mom and dad made it hurt to love, because I tried so hard to be enough. And I was never enough. I was never good enough. Even if they say that I was enough, even if I was never treated like I was enough. Never good enough, never smart enough, never quiet enough, never loud enough, never strong enough, never beautiful enough, never submissive enough, never stand up enough. Anyway, mom and dad, hurts to love. Hurts to love. Uncle George and Uncle Sal are the ones who molested me. And they made it hard to love. They made it hurt to love. They were my uncles. I was supposed to love them. They were supposed to love me, and they didn't. They didn't love me the way I was supposed to be loved. That's not how you love your family. It's disgusting. And it's twisted. And it fucking hurts. So then it says, remember who you are. It hurt. And then big space to love. It hurt to love. It hurt to love. It hurt to love. Remember who you are. Shoulders heavy on the outside, like drooping. And this is where I all of the really big emotions just came the fuck in. So much work to love. It's so much work to love. It's so much work. So here I go. It's so much work, and that's when I realized, I think I misspoke earlier, but that's when I realized the drooping and the defeat. And I wrote, never good enough. Never enough. Too quiet. What's wrong? Too loud. Be quiet. Can't be quiet. It hurts to love. I'm never going to be enough. I'm never going to be enough. Never be enough. So tired. So tired. If you listen in the background, this is the one that actually started the whole thing. Listen how beautiful that is. So tired. So tired. Never be enough. So tired. So tired. So tired. So tired. My soul is so tired. I'm not even tired. My soul is so tired. So tired. And then it says, remember who you are. Who are you? And in that moment, I saw the most beautiful purple sky, like that deep dark purple that's almost black. And you know how you get the moon is so, I didn't even realize last night was a full moon, so if this was all like the most perfect timing, because full moons are a time of release, new moons are calling in, manifesting your shit. So if that didn't work out perfectly fucking timed, nothing else on the planet did, okay? Anyways, purple night sky, big old full fucking moon. And then you know how I get that glow off that beautiful moon, right? And so then the sky is like that deep purple, and then it goes darker and darker and darker until it's like that purple black.
Bazinga!
And there's sunshine. I mean, sunshine. There's stars everywhere. You can see like the sparkles and the twinkles, and they're everywhere, right? Remember who you are. Who are you? Purple night sky, the most beautiful, calming, relaxing, peaceful, amazing scenery. And what comes next made me feel so amazing and wonderful, and because I was showing you guys in there the scratches, the chicken scratch, the chicken scratch, the chicken scratch, right? And it gets to this, and I see that purple sky. Remember who you are. And then you'll know I'm still spirit writing, and you see those swirlies and the whoos and the free. And if you can't read backwards, that says, remember who I am. I am enough. I am free. I am perfect. But here's my most favorite one. I am beautiful. And that, my dear friends, is where I called that shit quits. Because what I had realized in that moment is that I had meditated my damn self right into my 4-year-old self and got to the root of my issues. And then I went back farther to an Indian chief and an African warrior queen. And I went back even further. Because what am I? What are we? We are energetic beings, celestial beings, trapped in a meat sack. Just trying to make it the best meat sack possible, the best experience in the meat sack possible, to remember where you came from and who you are, because every one of us is a celestial being. Every one of us is energy and light and love. Every single one of us. And that's what we're going to go back to. We are enough. We are free. We are perfect. And we are beautiful. No matter what. I have only begun to scratch the surface of processing everything. But what I did do is I fully believe that I got to the root. You'll notice that not a single one of the things that I mentioned today or from yesterday was putting the blame on anyone else. It was me. I held on to all that. I was the one. I was the one who kept that sadness in. And that's okay. Because at 4 years old at a time when I should have been carefree and happy and crying over a broken crayon, I wasn't even allowed to cry over being raped by a grown-ass man. At a time when I should be able to cry about the stupidest dumb things, I wasn't even allowed to cry about a traumatic event that happened to me. Can now. And that 4-year-old little brain, we were never allowed to just be who we are. Nobody ever taught us that was okay. The bad shit happens to everybody. Everybody. But you gotta remember, it doesn't make you not worthy. It doesn't make you any less worthy than somebody else. Of finding inner peace, of finding a true happiness, of becoming enough and free and perfect and beautiful. Because none of that is any set standard. All of that is you right now, in whatever form that is, in whatever mental state that is, in whatever physical state that is. That's us. I wanted that week to do more of this, but I'm going to take the 4 hours that I got yesterday and the weekend I had to really, really put myself into that. It was a really amazing experience. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better. 3 days ago, I was suicidal. 2 weeks ago, I was suicidal. For the last month or 3, I've been suicidal. And for the first time, I think probably in my entire existence, it's not even just sitting back here waiting for something to trigger it. Because I finally know what the fucking problem is. Sorry, I lost the back to my earring, so I'm trying not to... Ooh, I found the back to my earring. What the fuck? That's so cool. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying just before that. That don't matter. Anyway, thanks for sharing the experience with me and allowing me to try and find some words of what happened. This evil spirit in my house better look the fuck out, because I'm remembering who the fuck I am. I'm remembering where the fuck I came from. I'm remembering all of the power that I had in every past life scenario except for the big fucking sky. I've lost my entire kingdom, my entire tribe, my entire coven in a battle, probably for my soul. And we ain't lost yet. So this motherfucker better hold on to his ass and get the fucking stepping, because we ain't playing this goddamn game no more. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Don't no man get to control my life, living or dead. Bitch. What? Come at me, bro. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. Love you. See you soon.